Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In the previous video, we have seen how to download Python and what exactly frameworks are. In Python, we have multiple frameworks we talked about earlier. Now, today we will discuss what are the frameworks we have or kaun se framework pe we will work upon it. Right now, I'm going to open a Google Colab. I have explained it earlier. Google Colab is a free tool provided from Google and it is free of cost, but it is a web-based framework. Without online, we cannot access Google Colab, right? Just go to the Google and write Google Colab simply. And we need a Gmail account for this. अगर आपका Gmail account activated नहीं है, over here you have to activate it. Now, whenever it's there, you can see this. Just click on a new notebook because I want to open a new notebook and we will work upon that one. Now this is one of the framework. Over here I will write the codes and I will explain it to you one by one. Very easy framework it is. Now you can see that left hand side I can see those features where I can see the data. अगर मुझे data upload करना है because यहाँ पे data अपने को upload करना पड़ेगा हर बार, right? Why? Because it's a web based framework. हमारे local system से data we cannot access here directly. It's a web based, right? I will make it zoom. Now see that. Here I can change my file name. We can say Python tutorial, right? That's it. Now use a plus symbol. Just click on this to add the simple cells. This is one of the framework in Python. I've explained earlier. Framework is nothing but just like a body of a car. And what is engine? Engine is the Python which we downloaded earlier. But again, we are working on a web-based framework. Here we don't need to download Python. Simply just open it and you can start writing a code. And today we started Python stuff, right? Today we'll try to understand data types also. Let's come into the point. Now, before coming into that, I'm explaining you framework. I can write here for you to understand framework is nothing but body of a car, right? Simply. And what exactly Python stands for? Python is nothing but engine of my car. Simple. This is something we explained. But again, you know that engine will be the same, but body will be differentiate in terms of Python. Pehla framework I'm saying Google Colab, which we are working upon right now, that is a web-based, simply, right? Another is Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook. It's again, it is similar to Google Colab, but it is not a web-based, right? This is something in the industry people uses multiple times. Jupyter Notebook. Again, we can use any one of them. Another is VS Code, which we downloaded earlier yesterday. Another one is Spider, SPYDER. Another one is PyCharm, right? Another one is Jupyter, JUPYTER, Jupyter Lab. As simple and many more. और भी काफी सारे हैं. Again, इतने सारे framework है. We can pick any one of them. Again, driving of a car will be same. Body ही तो different है, right? If you're working on Google Colab, will be same. Jupyter Notebook, same. VS Code will be same. I'll show it to you one by one in the coming videos. But right now we have to understand ये सारे frameworks है. All these are the frameworks in Python we have. And in the industry, if you talk me about, so in the industry, people uses what framework most of the time? I'll write over here in industry. In industry, people use a Jupyter Notebook. Again, it depends, but I'm saying normally Jupyter Notebook, VS Code, and PyCharm. This is three main of them people use it, but again, you can start learning the things from Jupyter Notebook or Google Colab because both are same. Right now, for our videos, we will talk about all these things to the Jupyter Notebook. Why? Because I can easily share the link for you from this Google Colab. As simple as that. Now, this is all about Python stuff, but today onwards we are starting the practical thing also in Python. Again, I have told you, remember, Python is very easy to learn. Let's check that out. Again, if I ask you the first thing in Python we are going to talk about, that is data types. What exactly data types are? Again, we are learning Python for data science, not for the software engineering stuff. right? So we will talk about which exactly important to become a data analyst, data scientist, and all that stuff. Okay. Now, what exactly data analyst, data scientist, data engineer? In sabhi ke liye, we have a differentiate the tools. That's something we'll talk about later. Now, let's come to the point. First thing in Python that is we are talking about, that is data types. What exactly data types are? बहुत easy है. If I ask you what exactly data stands for, before coming into that point, what exactly data stands for? Data मतलब है information. Data means information. Information can be anything. Age of a person, yeah, a model of a car, right? Speed of a car, right? Salary of a person. What exactly all these things are? ये सारी चीजें information है. And all these information we generally say are data, right? Data is nothing but an information. But उस data के बहुत सारे types होते हैं. What types of data I'm talking about? Come here. If I am writing here something London, yeah, London, this is a data, but what type of a data it is? I'm not talking about Python. You will tell me what type of data it is. This is a character data type, right? This is something we talked about in our 10 12 standard, right? It's a character data type. But in Python, we usually say this is string. Python में हम इसको string बोलेंगे, but actually we used to talk about character data. Okay, fine, fine. One more data type we have. If you know that. I'm writing here some number. For example, 500. Tell me, other than Python, what 500 is? 500 is nothing but number in 10 12 standard, right? But in Python, we usually say this is integer. As simple as that. As simple as that. Come here. One more data type we have. If I'm writing here 800.25, yeah, what we used to say in 10 12 standard, what we used to say, we used to say decimals. You know that. I know you know that. But in Python, we used to say this is a float data type. Very simple. Come here. One more data type we have one more data type, that is true false. Yeah, that is true false. What we used to say other than Python, we used to say boolean. In Python also we used to say boolean. It is same, right? In 10 12 standard you used to talk about one more data type, 2 plus 3j somewhere. Yeah, yeah, you know that what type of a data it is. In 10 12 standard we used to say this is complex, yeah, or complex numbers. In Python also we used to say this is complex data type. So we have these 5 data types. I'm writing down over here the pointers: one, two, three, and then four, five. So these are the mainly 5 data types we will talk about. String data type, first data type. How to denote in Python? हम denote करते हैं str से. Simple. How to denote integer data type in Python? int. Simple. How to denote float? float. Simple. How to denote boolean? bool. Bool we have to write only. That means अगर मैं str लिख रहा हूँ, Python will understand automatically. Oh, okay, it is a string data type. If I'm writing bool, it will understand. If we talk about complex, we have to write complex only. All these 5 data types we have in Python. Rest data types we will talk about to the coming videos. But for now, these are the 5 data types we have. In the coming video, we'll talk about data type and data structure very easily. Right now, what you have to do, just go through that, make that practice. Rest things we'll try to cover to the next video. Thanks for watching it, guys.